Hello everybody, it is Thursday, it's the 8th of January 2026. About a week or two ago, I gave these Quest protein chips a try. I tried their hot and spicy flavor. I don't really know what the big deal is. I think it's like, it's supposed to be like a protein forward, lower carb, healthier alternative to Doritos. So I tried the hot and spicy. I decided to start with that. They have a lot of different flavors. All of the standard Doritos flavors. They got the taco flavored ones. They got ranch. They got nacho cheese. They've got salsa verde. They've got a bunch of others. So I'm going to be trying 2 additional flavors today. But yeah, it was kind of an interesting experience trying those out. The texture was a little bit weird, but not unpleasant. And the seasoning blend was pretty generic. But again, not unpleasant. I gave them a fairly decent rating. So I actually wanted to try them again. And in this particular case, I was at a Walmart yesterday, and they had all of these Quest chips in the health food section. So I guess this is a sort of a healthy edition of junk food sampling on my channel. Can you even call it junk food if it's supposed to be a healthier alternative? I don't even know. I don't know if this is actually healthy. I don't know if it's just a gimmick. But it does have more protein than normal Doritos and fewer carbs, apparently. Alright, so I got 2 flavors I'm going to try today. They are the Salsa Verde flavor and the Buffalo Ranch flavor. Okay, I need to pause here for a second. Sorry about that. Predictably, there was some cat drama going on around me. Okay, so I'm going to try 2 flavors of this. I tried to pick 2 flavors of these Quest chips that I thought would have some chance of potentially being spicy. I don't know for sure. So we got the Salsa Verde and we have the Buffalo Ranch. This one is probably not going to be spicy at all. And this one, if it is spicy at all, is probably going to be minimally spicy. But, I did what I could. I've already tried the hot and spicy ones. These are the other 2 that had some potential to have some spice in them. Okay. So let's read the little blurb on the back of this. Snack like a genius. Quest turns your favorite sips and snacks into the ultimate hacks. We're big on protein and bigger on flavor. Like chocolatey chunk and nacho cheesy goodness. It's a weird combination of, I don't know. I mean, imagining that is strange. Kind of flavor that isn't packed with sugar or net carbs. Reaching success has never been tastier. All right, and it's the same thing on both bags. So let's just get right into the Salsa Verde, shall we? I ineptly rip the bag down the middle. You know what? It's the bag's fault. I'm tired of blaming myself for that. It's the bag's fault. It shouldn't be that flimsy and easy to rip. Here we go. Okay. That's just weird. The texture of these chips I found to be tolerable when it had the hot and spicy seasoning on it. This texture of chip it's kind of foamy, and it doesn't work with Salsa Verde seasoning. I like the I like the crunchier corn tortilla chips. This is not the texture of this is not complementing the seasoning blend well at all. And the deliciousness of the seasoning blend does not stand out enough to compensate for the poor quality of the texture of this chip. This is not good. This is not a winner. Don't like it. I mean, obviously it's not horrible, but it's not enjoyable. Wow, these cats distract me so much. Let me pause again. Alright, so final evaluation of these. Texture is not pleasant. The seasoning blend, yeah, you get little hints of, tomatillo and lime, maybe green tomato. You get a little bit of tanginess from that, a little bit of red bell pepper flavor, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onion powder. But nothing, it doesn't stand out as being a particularly delicious or fresh tasting seasoning blend. I do not think that it mixes with the... It doesn't mesh well at all with the texture of the chip. So that was a fail. I'm going to give that like a 3.5, 4, something like that. Not good. All right, let's see if they can redeem themselves with the Buffalo Ranch. And if they can't, I'm done with Quest chips. I'm not going to bother wasting my money anymore. All right. It doesn't even smell like... It doesn't smell like ranch. It doesn't smell like buffalo. Oh, what does that smell like? I don't even know. I guess it just smells like whatever protein thing. Yeah, it's the protein blend. The milk protein isolate whey pro... Oh my goodness. Uno just tried to knock the phone off the place that I had it not so securely resting against. Yeah, and she saw the insecurity of the phone and she is hell-bent on knocking it off its perch. You don't want to try these chips. All right, here we go. Okay. Despite it not smelling at all like a Buffalo Ranch chip, it does taste like one. But, and I don't hate it. This is definitely better than the Salsa Verde. But the seasoning blend, as with the hot and spicy chips, is not doing anything to distinguish itself. It's not doing anything to stand out. It tastes like a standard Buffalo style chip, Buffalo Ranch chip. And honestly, it's gonna, whether or not you decide to purchase this, it's gonna come down to whether you're really serious about this, having these like low carb, low sugar, high protein, Doritos alternatives, and whether you can tolerate the texture of it. Because the texture is the same, obviously all these chips are made of the same thing, the same weird protein blend. Generally, I don't like it. I'm not crazy about the texture here. So you have to have a really, really nice seasoning blend to be able to justify, and you have to believe, in the high protein dream that's being promoted here. If you don't believe in those things, just get Doritos. Whatever. Is it really that big of a difference? I don't know. But there's nothing that exceptional about these. Not bad. It's a 5. I actually have a little bit, the buffalo flavor. Yeah, there's definitely real cayenne pepper, whether it's real pepper powder or whether you use hot sauce in it. I can taste the cayenne in there. And the ranch seasoning is not entirely unlike Doritos Cool Ranch. So they did okay with the seasoning blend. It's really just all about the texture. If you can tolerate this kind of weird, foamier texture, it's like a lighter chip. I don't know. Like there's no, what's the word? It's just it's very light, very foamy, very airy. Not the texture I like in a salty snack. But hey, if you're trying to do it like, sort of like delude yourself into thinking that you can eat junk food and still be health conscious, this might be a choice for you. All right.